and gentlemen of the YouTube lands, it's your boy Tuglow, and today, before we get into the analysis, I do want to just kind of blind pull these units and the weapon scout as well. So have here my boy Mr. Comedy. He's gonna do the honors, so go ahead and click that blue button. Okay, so we got a 4-star at the least, potential 5-star, potential 5-star.
What's the best score?
5.
Oh, okay.
4.
Oh, okay.
And that's all I got from there. The rest are gonna be 3 or below. So this unit is pretty decent unit. She hits like a truck for a mage. Now that mages can parry, she might be useful in something, but yeah, that's a rip. So
but I'm not gonna use her.
yeah, probably not gonna use her. So let's go ahead and check out the weapons. If you'll just click this, hit that, and then
I hit the blue button.
and then after it spawns, I'll tell you when to hit skip. And then you'll just hit no. Okay, now hit skip. Okay, so we got the dagger. So I mean, I guess in theory that's good for sports UE, but I didn't get any of the new units, so it's a rip. Appreciate it, bro.
You're welcome.
Alright, so guys, let's go ahead and get into the banner analysis for the first play in the New Year's Breeze. Now guys, this is going to be done a little differently. This is going to be a very bare first impression, just kind of seeing how, you know, what it would be like if I got this unit straight out the gates. I will come back through with another banner analysis once Rat Sounds calculator comes out and he updates it, and that calculator can be found on the Reddit Discord. I will have a link to it down below in the description box. So let's go ahead and get into this first impression. That's what we're gonna call it. So like I said, we have Mage Lifa. She's gonna sit at 3800 attack, 2800 crit. We have Kirito with 3700 attack, 2800 crit. We have Silica sitting at 3600 attack, 3700 crit. And we have Yuki sitting at 3700 attack and 3000 crit. Let's go ahead and start the skill trial. So with this, I will show you that I do not have auto approach on. So starting off with Silica on her SS3, it really reminds me of the Christmas version 2 Silica, where she would dash somewhere and then like jump in the air and build a snowman and then come back down, except you don't have a dash this time. So that's a kind of a big loss. I mean, you do get 2 shields, and I guess we'll see how it's useful in the upcoming ranking event, so that'll be something different. But let's go ahead and look at her. If I can, yep. Okay, all right, there we go. So she has 8 hits, not too shabby. The biggest hit here is gonna be on her last hit when she like slashes downward. That hit on a non-crit for like 13,000. Right here, it hit for 16,000 and it was a non-crit, so that's not too shabby. Let's go ahead and check out Yuki. Now, let's use her SS3. Now look at it, it says 7-hit combo, right? Now watch this. It goes to 15. That 7, and at first it shows me a 7-hit combo, then it shows me an 8-hit combo. The level of inconsistencies that it has when it teleports is extremely annoying to me. I've been testing this out for so long. And so I come over here, I get an 8 now. Then I might stand here, and I get another 8. So the inconsistencies that it kind of gives are very like annoying, because really now it's just going to hit 8 every single time. Okay. All right. Well, y'all saw that the first time it said 7, so there's always a chance that you'll get, alright, there it is, so there's always a chance that if you do it from far away, you might not get all of the hits that you're supposed to get. Same thing, not same thing, but the thing that I do want to mention is that it could be better to just use, Silica. Oh, let's wait for that combo hit. I think hers was 8. Go from... Oh, okay. So in theory, this should be... Once I do this SS3, it should be 16 hits. But it went 7 that time. So the inconsistencies that Yuki's SS3 brings kind of worries me a lot, because I don't like missing. Like, that's just... It's one thing to RNG farm on a mob. It's another thing to RNG farm on my own unit. And I don't appreciate that. So, from Silica and Yuki, we know that Silica has no global range. She has to be right on top of the unit. Yuki, she has range, but it's very inconsistent. Whether she gets 7 hits or 8 hits, it just extremely depends. With Kirito, he does have some range, but you ain't going to get all of his damage with that range. So instead of the entire screen away, it's probably about, you know, well, when I say entire, I don't mean like you can't be all the way over here, but you could probably be like right here, still get your 8-hit combo off. Or is it 8? Is it 5? Sorry. I think it's 5, but thought it was 8. Okay. Well, it's a 5-hit combo, so yeah, I hit 3 that time. Okay. So with this on Kirito, his biggest hit is going to be on the last one where he slices through it. Why did that give me 8? What? Oh, wait, no, it's because I had it. Okay. This kind of reminds me of Alice. Like, he shoots extremely far. Like, I guess it just really heavily depends on where you're standing. But Alice still ends up being a good unit. I really enjoyed using her in the past ranking event, so that was really fun. With this, you can at least aim, you know, like kind of off. You don't have to be straight on top of the target, so that's good. You get 10,000 crit in the beginning, and it was basically a 20,000 crit at the end. So your first and last hit, that's where you're going to get your bulk of your damage. Now, if y'all saw my preview about this banner, I told y'all that there was a reason why the mage could have been put in here, because it could have been a very good unit. So let's go ahead and check her out. First off, we see here she does have the instant teleport from global range. That is always appreciated. Secondly, her last attack is where you're going to get the bulk of her damage. Now, if I can get this on screen, that'd be fantastic. Okay. Hold on now. Alright, well, rip. I can't get it on screen, rip. Okay, so I think with Leafa, she's just going to have a lot of consistent damage. It looks like a bunch of 8s, a bunch of non-critting 5s. Maybe there was a 10 in there, because once it gets past to where she just keeps on blowing them away, I can't see the numbers. So that is something that I personally cannot tell. And yeah, I can't see any more numbers. So, as far as Leafa, I really do like what she can do, what she has the potential to do. I just hope that she has... Okay, there we go. I just hope that she has some decent damage when she get her geared up and things of that nature. I feel like she potentially could be like a Christmas version 2 Leafa, where she's pretty decent, usable, things of that nature. But I do want to answer the question off the bat. Do you want to spend diamonds for these units? The answer is yes. You do want to spend diamonds for these units. Well, you say, Tug, on what basis do you say that? Guys, this is the power creep. They are going to start introducing... I have a huge feeling that they're going to start introducing units to where it's going to need 2 shields to be able to run through the ranking event and get no hits on it. Why are they doing this? Well, first off, it's for power creep, and secondly, I saw it on some Reddit thread. Somebody said, it might have been a Reddit thread, or it could have been a Facebook group post, that they were saying, does it feel like the game is getting harder, or does it feel like it's more tedious? It is, in theory, getting harder because they have to keep their older players around, but they also have to make it easy enough to introduce new players. That's kind of what the double shield feels like. It does kind of feel also at the same time like maybe they just didn't have any new ideas. Maybe they're waiting because they're pumping all their resources into the potential GGO stuff that we're supposed to be getting. I don't have all the answers for that, but I can say this is that you are going to want to have at least one double shield unit for future, like for the future. The longevity of it is unknown at this moment because we don't even have a ranking event to see if we even need it, but at the very least you do want to spend your step 1 pull. Now, if you get these units, you're going to say, who is the best? Who should I be aiming for? I'll put it this way, starting from the bottom going up, to me, Yuki's got to be at the very bottom. Sometimes I get 7 hits, sometimes I get 8 hits. I cannot stand that inconsistency. Third place is going to be Silica. Not having the ability to at least give me some kind of like half a screen dash away is something that I don't really like the most. Then coming next, I think is going to be Kirito, just because sword user, he's average. Kirito is going to be the burst unit. He's going to do fat damages. I can guarantee you that. Then last but not least is Leafa. You know, kind of just throwing this all off of first impressions. Leafa feels and looks pretty good. I feel like she's going to be a very niche unit, kind of like the way Halloween Asuna was. So I'm kind of assuming that just depending on what this upcoming ranking looks like, that's how I would base these units off of a first impression analysis. Now, like I said, once Rat Sounds, you know, updates his calculator and he does his thing, he does his work, then and only then will I be able to go into that true, okay, let's break it down by damage, let's break it down by DPS, things of that nature. But guys, that is all I have for this one, so thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate that support a lot. Like I said, this is going to be different. This is the first play in the New Year's Breeze. First impression, I'll have a kind of a more in-depth later on once All on Rat Sounds gets that calculator out. You know, it's a really good thing. It's a really good thing. So guys, thank you so much for the support. Thank you for the love. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't already, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel to help make the dream become a reality. Also, if you are subscribed, be sure to turn on those notifications. Last but not least, check out the description box down below where you can find the question of the video. You can find Rat Sounds calculator. You can find my Twitch stream, my Discord server, my Patreon page, and last but not least, any social media that you would like to stalk me on, all free of charge, and I will never know. Thank y'all so much for watching, guys, and as y'all know, that's the fat lady singing, that's the bells are ringing, and until the next video, I hope you have an awesome day, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.